talk about the debris. It's not just in the roads, but it's affecting some of our plazas as well. For guests visiting the Henry Dorley Zoo, it's the animals that are the star of the show. Students here at Westside High School, where we are right now, they're going to be starting up in just a couple hours. If you walk through the halls here at Scott Catholic High School, chances are you're going to hear dozens of students singing in this room. Gala worked to rename a portion of Ames Avenue from Florence Boulevard to 24th Street as Saratoga Beltline Historic Way. Taffy is already good to go for the winter months heading in here. The edge of the Old Market is a crime scene this morning as the last of the Halloween partiers were finishing up their night. Around 2:45 in the morning, Omaha police, they heard gunshots. Is there ever a moment when you thought, am I ever going to make it out of here?
I said, well, will I ever see my mother or my family again? And he said, I don't know, kid.
I just want to give you a quick look at the aftermath of this home. As you can see on the left-hand side, the entire side is blown off. There are pieces that are thrown into the parking lot. He just told us minutes ago that this shooting was a domestic violence incident. The major metro areas, Douglas County, Lancaster County, those are focusing a little bit more on voting no for 434, but our rural counties outside of that, they voted in favor. For Iowa Congressional District 1, 2, that razor-thin margin you saw there, 50-50, we did the numbers, less than 1,000 votes are separating those two candidates. Inside the kit is everything you need, ornaments, hooks, and the all-important Christmas tree. People just like you and me sleeping out on the streets. The amount of time that they're spending in that position is becoming more and more of an issue here in Omaha.
This is, Marie, who is this?
Okay, so his name was Angel. He is a performer from Arizona, and they travel all around the country.
It's a 24-hour concept that allows you to post a photo or a video and then it's gone the next day. Now, you mentioned there was that percentage of people who waited to go to the dentist until they started to feel that pain. Why is it important not to wait that long and just go? This empty lot here on Corby Street isn't going to be empty for much longer.
For your future, is this something that you could see yourself doing professionally?
Definitely. I don't see myself doing anything else.
Since the movie's come out, how has your life changed?
There's been a couple of people that wanted my autograph.
Especially to have the young performers who are locals here, why is it important for them to maybe get this opportunity to perform alongside professionals?
It goes to show the impact that the people around you can have in, obviously a life or death situation. How have you changed from that? How has that experience shaped you now? Now, as I was sifting through this survey, I also saw that there was a jump in the number of people who were saying that they were a little bit skeptical about the healthcare system, maybe compared to previous years. Why do you think that's happening? Crews stopped their search here late last night as the sun started to go down, hoping to rescue those girls who were missing. What can people do to help support the work that you all do?
Well, they can get involved.
Take a look behind me. As you can see, just devastation in this wooded area. The mail-in ballots that people still have to drop off, when are those going to be released? Are those coming a little bit later?
Yeah, that's right.
Cardinals have decided public viewing of Pope Francis will start on Wednesday and the funeral will be held Saturday. Now, a Bellevue nonprofit is working to make sure people with disabilities have a safe place to go to support them. Here at Pryor Farms, the horses outnumber the people.
Scholarships are also such a big component of the Miss America opportunity. How much money have you guys gotten? Because this is always very impressive to me,
yes.
Towards your education.
Let's take one quick look over here at the batting cages before we wrap up.
Of course, not just the heat, there's always those big summer movies that come out, right?
More than 14 million kids did not receive a single vaccine last year, according to UN health officials.